Hey guys, I'm here with my friend Dennis Kang, and I just wanted to, when I saw Dennis fight in the UFC fighting Xavier Fupapukam, I always have difficulty with that name, I was really struck by your timing, Dennis, of how you managed, your shots looked so well timed. So like, how did you train in general? How do you train in general to shoot against punching? And how do you train in specific against Professor X?
Well, let me tell you this, Stefan. A lot of the wrestling that you have to use in MMA has to do with the striking as well, because to take down a striker, you have to get over your fear of the incoming strikes. Especially when I was fighting somebody like Xavier Fupapukam, who was so explosive and so aggressive with his knees and dangerous kicks. So what I did is spar against people who moved a lot of forward motion. I really wanted to time his incoming forward motion to make it easier for me to take him down, so he would be walking into my shots. So I would always be sparring with someone, be waiting for them to throw a jab, and every time they threw a jab, I would walk in. Okay? So they would only, you can finish like a really heavy sparring session doing this. You just say, hey, come on, let's do some technique. You throw some loose jabs and I'll shoot underneath them. Okay? That way you force yourself to look at the guy's eyes and to not be afraid of the punches. Okay? And you work on your timing, and then it becomes pure technique. You don't even have to work that hard for the takedowns.
Did you also the cross, or is it for your sparring that drills?
Well, it's any reaction. You look for the jab, but the jab is usually the first thing that comes. But sometimes, if you get really good at this one, it's any reaction is basically the wrong thing for him to do, and the right thing for you to take advantage of.
So if he twitches, you shoot.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now, what about if the twitch was the knee? Because
then you're in trouble. But at the same time,
you didn't shoot low against them. You shot high.
No, I was shooting a little bit higher. Okay. The thing about the knee is it really has to be with the distance for him to hurt you with the knee. So if you're shooting with the correct timing, usually you'll smother the knee, and the knee won't hurt you that much, or you'll take it on the shoulder. But that's kind of one of the sacrifices you have to do if you really want to take them down. You're going to have to take some to get some.
Did you even take a knee when you're doing your double?
Not at all. Not in this one. No, actually, I don't even really do that kind of shot anymore. I don't think it's that economical for MMA. Okay.
Just so everyone's clear, could you show the difference in the two shots? Because a lot of guys don't even know that there are two different ways to shoot a double. They learn it one way and then they never do it another.
So the basic shot, and I think the one that is better for MMA, is basically just a technical tackle. And I'm just going to lower my level and go forward, like so. See how I'm stepping with my lead leg in between your legs? I'm coming through with my hands, snaking them around, and taking you. Okay? The one that's a little bit more...
You're making impact here with your shoulder, roughly?
Yeah, right around your belly button, basically. The lower the better. Okay? This one is a little bit hard, because then I'm a little bit too high up, and that's more of a clinch. Okay? The second one is more meant for wrestling when the guys are not striking, and they're standing real low. Okay, that's where this one really comes from. Okay, and that's when this knee is going to touch the ground, and then I can come up like this. Now, the advantages to this one is that you do get a little bit more penetration, and you get really low, but at the same time, it takes more energy, because it's like doing all these lunges, and you have to get back up every time.
Okay. Because in the old days, you used to shoot that way.
I used to shoot like that. I prefer the more basic one.
Okay, cool, man. Thanks.
No problem.